Through the dark I'll follow on. With the crew beside me I'll keep reaching for the light beyond the rim.
Merry Harry Village had grown quiet in the late afternoon. Too quiet for a place that should have been full of tired voices and the scraping rhythm of tools. Scarlet felt the stillness first, like the air thickened just enough to warn her. She stepped into the main hall, boots brushing through a trail of loose straw one of the refugees should have swept. Not a question. Scarlet nodded once, fingers brushing the grip of her needle gun. They've stopped working. That wasn't all. The refugees had stopped talking earlier that day. Griffin, heavily pregnant, the main reason Scarlet had agreed to take them in, had been sitting near the gardens, one hand on her stomach, smiling gratefully at anyone who passed. But the gratitude had soured into something unreadable, something calculating, and Scarlet hadn't known why it stuck with her. Until now. They turned a corner together, and that's when the sound hit them. A crash, then a shout, then the unmistakable ringing scream of steel prying open storage crates. Scarlet's stomach with surprising strength. They sealed the first door behind them. It slammed shut with a locking hiss. Then they bolted across the gate room, bare reinforced walls surrounding a single heavy turret mounted like a last resort guardian. Scarlet spun, slamming the second door controls, sealing them off completely. Adlo took position immediately. Pump shotgun raised, barrels aimed at the door hinges. Turrets primed, she said if they breach, we fall behind it. A pounding hit the first door, someone barked an order. A rifle butt slammed metal. Scarlet's hands shook as she dug into a pocket. Adlo tossed to the communicator, her voice urgent. Call them, call Vulture. Scarlet fumbled only once before, clicking the device on the line, cracked alive with static. Then a faint hum of the ship's interior systems. Vulture, this is Scarlet, emergency, she shouted, breath shaking. We've been betrayed, repeat. We've been betrayed, pirates disguised as refugees, the colony is burning. The pounding at the door turned into a full thunderous impact. Scarlet pressed her back to the turret, voice breaking. Emma, Blaz, Masao, anyone please respond. Adlo chambered a shell. Scarlet, she said quietly, ready for the door to break. Whatever happens, do not stop talking. The Vulture screamed across the treetops, its engines cutting violent white streaks through the morning haze. Emma gripped the side rail near the ramp as they descended, heart pounding so hard she felt every beat in her teeth. The colony came into view, and the crew went silent. Marihari village burned, fires crawled along the rooftops like hungry insects, storage crates lay smashed open animals. Panicked, injured, tore through the walkways. And the refugees Scarlet had welcomed were ripping the place apart with the efficiency of people who had planned this moment long before their arrival. A massive Eugen, its thick hide glistening with sweat, slammed a makeshift hammer into a defense turret, denting steel with each brutal swing. Sparky stared, jaw tightening. We're too late. No! Emma hissed. We're right on time. The Vulture touched down hard in the central square, dust exploding around the landing gear. Before the ramp even settled, the crew surged forward, armor clattering, weapons rising. Masso lifted his launcher and didn't hesitate. Hey! He shouted at the Eugen. The creature turned just as Massao fired. A burst of incendiary flame swept across its chest. The Eugen roared, stumbling backward, hides smoldering. At the ramp, Sella spun around to the ship interior. Hardy, Natsuki, Dylan! In the back compartment. Now! Tiny footsteps scrambled. She slammed the inner hatch shut and locked it with shaking hands. Blast scanned the chaos. Emma, East Gate! Door reinforcement is intact. Emma didn't wait. She sprinted. Smoke curled around her as she dodged burning debris, stepping over the shattered frame of a solar lamp. The East Gate appeared through the smoke. Sealed, metal scorched but unbroken. Scarlet! She shouted, go! Adelo! A voice answered, muffled but desperate here. Emma hammered the console. The door cracked open just enough for Scarlet to squeeze out. Such gun raised, first sings to the tips. Thank the Scarlet choked on ash. We're pinned east halls are crawling with them. Then we clear them, Emma said. And together, the crew formed up. They pushed forward into the corridor, weapons firing in controlled bursts. Smoke clung thick, swirling with the screams of fleeing animals and the roar of spreading flames. A maddened alpaca burst from a side room, tearing through a wall. Sparky shoved Scarlet aside, taking the brunt of the dust cloud as it charged past. A refugee lunged from a doorway. Blast shot first, the figure crumpled. The crew pressed onward, step by burning step. The hallway opened into Goadlow's workshop, now a battlefield. Barricades overturned, powdered stone coating the floor in grey dust. 3 armed refugees entrenched behind a broken machining cabinet. Gunfire erupted. Sparky moved fast, but not fast enough. A round tore across his ribs, dropping him to one knee. Sparky, Emma shouted. He forced a breath through clenched teeth. Keep going! Stella didn't hear the rest. She launched forward, halberd sweeping in a brilliant arc. Steel met flesh, one enemy down, the others broke formation. A table shifted. Yellum, a long-time villager, crawled out from underneath, trembling so violently he could barely stand. He bolted. Blaze nearly shot him. Stella screamed. Yellum collapsed behind them, sobbing into his sleeve. The final refugee lunged from the shadows. Scarlet shot them point blank. Silence fell. Only the crackle of fire remained. Emma dropped beside Sparky, blood seeped through the cracks of his armor, his breaths growing shallow. We need to go, she said, voice shaking. Goadlow scanned the doorway. Griffin, she ran west, she's gone. Scarlet's stomach twisted, she took supplies, medicine. Guns. I think she planned this the whole. No time! Sparky rasped. He slumped forward. Masso grabbed him under the arms. I've got you, buddy. Don't quit on me. Blaze hauled open the exit. Heat washed over them. The crew stumbled through the ruins of Marahari, wounded, burned, ash-smeared, but alive. Behind them, flames crawled toward the vulture's landing pad. If the fires reached the engines, Masso blast! Emma shouted. Get those out before they cook the fuel lines. The 2 least injured crew members split off immediately. Masso dumped Sparky onto a hospital bed and thrust a medkit into Sella's hands. Keep pressure on the wound. Then he ran. Blaze close behind, grabbing extinguishers from the ship and attacking the flames in desperate sweeping arcs. Scarlet limped onto the ram blast, throat burning, eyes bright with rage and shame. She turned once, looking back at her village, her home collapsing under smoke and betrayal. We'll rebuild, Emma said softly. Scarlet didn't reply. Stella called out from inside the ship, panic in her voice. He's fading. Get in here!
We've come so far across the silent stars, chasing dawn beyond the edge of sight. And I'll go where my heart keeps calling. Through the dark I'll follow on. With the crew beside me I'll keep